Well, guess what? This woman was extremely angry at those workers who were of a certain background. And she categorized all of them, and she lived with bitterness in her heart because of that. So that's what I'm talking about. And if I was the woman and that happened to my husband, I'm not saying I would be exempt from it. Please don't hear me say that. I'm just as human as anyone. But what I'm saying is that that root got hold of her. And maybe this was like 15 years later, I could see the anger, the hatred, the bitterness come out of her because those workers wouldn't go down and retrieve those tools. But see, they were smart enough to know not to go into that hole. And the boss was trying to order them, and they refused because they knew not to go in there. So I guess he wanted to show them off or whatever, and then he went in, and then all that caved in on him, and he suffocated to death. Now these are real life stories. These are real life examples. This is not something I read in a book from my years of life that I have seen. So how would this woman get that out of her? And I only got one answer for you. It's by the grace of God and by the power and presence of the Holy Spirit that anyone can be healed of something like that. Because I know it was so traumatic for her to lose her husband in such a tragic way. But the God that we know is able to take out these roots of bitterness in our lives. And these brothers had it so much so that they resorted to wanting to murder their own brother. So we need to deal with it as God so leads. Well, anyhow, you can see I jumped from teaching into preaching, and I try to be sensitive what the Holy Spirit's saying, and I hope that that was helpful to you to realize that it can get hold of all of us like it did the brothers. Don't let it. Any responses or any questions before we wrap it up? Okay, well, I'd like to thank you for watching this. And once again, this is Market Street Presbyterian Church, 1100 West Market Street in Lima, Ohio. We invite you to come to Bible study. We invite you to come on Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. for Bible study. And also our church services are Sunday at 10:30 a.m. We'd love to see you. Come and join us. Thank you for watching.
The recording has stopped.